I'm back from we're back from our trip to the Florida Keys. We've been back for about, I don't know, 5 or 6 days now. But I went about 4 days where I had sunburn so bad. The last thing I was going to do was come out here and be exposed to the sun. So I was staying indoors and staying cool and kind of sort of chilling. So sorry I haven't gotten around to doing a video in a few days, but I'm back, so here we go. I wanted to mention something to you, and that is, if you're really trying to kind of like make a change in your life, you really have to put your focus on abundance. And I don't know, a lot of people have a hard time with that. And so I'm going to kind of give you a little, a little bit of a scenario, I suppose. It was like, 3 years ago, I think. Okay, about 5 years ago is when I got exposed to The Secret and kind of first started thinking about that, that I had control over my future. And even after you hear that philosophy, it's just like any new idea. Even though it really did resonate with my soul and it made perfect sense to me, it takes a little bit of time to sort of put it into action and really see it. Like, I guess when you really get that aha moment, right? That like Oprah Winfrey talks about all the time. So it was probably a couple years after that, so like 3 years ago, I was walking my kids to school. And at that time, we lived about 2 blocks away from the school, and I would, I'd take them to school, and then as soon as they went inside, I kind of took a longer way home. It was sort of my morning exercise routine. And I was on my way home, and I was looking around, and I noticed how all the little, all the trees were shedding those little, they call them little helicopters when you were kids, those little seeds and they were all over the place. They were falling off of every tree. And they were literally littering the sidewalk and the road, and there wasn't one clear space of those little helicopter things. And and that was kind of when I had my aha moment. If every single one of those little seeds had the opportunity to bury themselves into the ground and get a little bit of rainwater and a little bit of sunshine, we would have billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of trees coming out of those little seeds, right? And like I said, they were all over. And I'm sure, it wasn't just one tree shedding those little seeds. It was all the trees around shedding those seeds. And so one tree could make a billion more trees, And I guess that's, like I said, that's when I kind of had my aha moment. Nature is so full of lessons for us. It teaches us so many things. Nature takes care of itself over and over and over again. I mean, we're the ones that get in the way all the time, right? So it was amazing to me to see how one little tree, or one big tree actually, could go ahead and replant the whole world if it wanted to, right? And which kind of brings me back to the idea that we live in an abundant universe. Everything around us is full of new opportunities and new ways to grow and new ways to earn and new ways to, just keep developing, And the same thing comes with, our finances and the way we look at money. Money is abundant. We may be under the impression that it's far in between and only goes to certain people or whatever. But that is such a false statement. That is such a lie that we've been told and we've been taught and we've been made to believe. Money is everywhere, and it's just as powerful for you as it is for me or as it is for Donald Trump and Bill Gates. Okay, everybody has the ability to create that kind of abundance in their lives. Everybody does. All they have to do is go out there and get it, right? And there's never a lack, never, because even like I was listening to this thing the other day, and it was talking about, one day we're probably going to run out of the fossil fuels on this planet, right? And eventually our cars and our homes and whatever will no longer be able to run on gasoline, right? So what? By the time we finally get to that point where we are actually out of something, there will be a new something that becomes available. And we already know we can run our cars on corn, right? And so I know it takes a little bit of tweaking, and it takes a little bit of renovations or whatever, but by the time we're at that point where we can no longer use gas, something else will come along and take its place. And it's the same thing with everything. So, I guess that's the whole point of this, is get into that abundant state of mind. You have the ability to create abundance in your life, whatever it is, whatever that may look like to you. You have the ability. So focus on that ability. And focus on that abundance. Don't focus on the lack. Don't look around at your house and go, yeah, but I live in this. Or, yeah, but I don't have the money for this. Or, yeah, but no buts. You don't have any buts. All you have is opportunity. So look for it. It's there, okay? And and as all else, if you're ready to go ahead and get on board with me, I'll see you on the other side, okay? Go ahead and click the link below. I love you. Bye.